take the case of Somaliland first. To me, this is open and shut. Of course, it should be recognized as an independent sovereign state. It's operated that way for 27 years. And that's, Somaliland is a perfect example of the kind of absurdity of a policy that is based on the, preserving forever the territorial integrity of a state that actually doesn't exist, that is Somalia within the borders on the map. With regard to South Yemen, I know the history. I don't know enough, but you do have a geographic area. You do have a different political history from Sana'a, Yemen, maybe particularly acute now. I mean, I would also say if there was a genuine, overwhelming support on the part of the people of South Yemen, then that would be their entitlement. And I want to emphasize this isn't, well, yes, there's a moral issue, but the UN Charter is based on moral issues. This is a matter of international law. The UN Charter in the very first article speaks of the right of self-determination of peoples. And there is a whole body of international law going back, including the Montevideo Convention in 1930s, that talk about this as a matter of international law. There are, however, competing principles of international law. There's a genocide convention. And so it's not a moral matter to say that if you go out and you massacre the people who would vote the other way in your territory, you drive them out, you have a Srebrenica, Visegrad, and all these places, well, maybe then everybody's left doesn't get to vote. I mean, Quebec couldn't just expel all the English speakers and then say, oh, well, now we get to have a referendum on independence. So that's a very practical matter. And I won't go into a detailed explanation of U.S. policy toward in Croatia, but I can simply say that we did everything we could to bring about a peaceful settlement within Croatia of the Krajina issue, and we strongly oppose Tudjman's effort to